What's going on Facebook? It's your boy Jigga Carr, certified high performance coach. Man, I'm so happy to be back amongst the living and be back amongst ready to drop this info off. What up? Share this video. What's up, Emily Strickland? Share this video. I got a lot of really great stuff for you. What's up, Niecy Carroll? What's up? I see my team crushing it, fam, dropping in here right now. Make sure share this video because I've got a ton. What's up? Yes, I am so unbelievably happy to be back. I am not all the way back, but I'm back enough where we can get back to the program and getting back on and be able to do it. So I'm excited to see you guys. Excited to be able to go live again. This is not a recording. No, you're right. I do not look what I have been through. I'm on a interesting flu diet where I lost 18 pounds over the course of 10 days. So hey, you know what I'm saying, man? It was crazy. It was crazy. And I want to get into that. So hey, thanks for you guys. Thanks for you guys for being here. Thanks for you guys for checking in on me. A lot of you guys rolled in on me in my inbox trying to make sure I was okay. And I appreciate that so much. I appreciate having the Team Crushing It fam and the family to be able to be here. We got so much to do. So much to do. So let's get it. I'm excited to see you guys tonight. Excited to see you guys rolling in. Hey, look, man, what did the flu teach me? So if you don't know, if you're new, you're rolling in, because we get people to just kind of roll into our videos every once in a while. Man, I was really sick. Like December 28th, I felt like everything was cool. I literally worked out with my trainer. I got home and I was shaking a little bit. And I'm like, I'm never cold. Anybody knows me knows I'm never cold. All right. Never cold or anything as far as that. And I woke up that Friday morning and I felt like a bus had hit me for real. Like legitimately, like a bus had hit me. And so I'm thinking, like, did I work out too hard? Did whatever happened as far as that? Trying to balance myself out and everything along those lines. And I'm going to tell you from that point, from the 29th, I went to the doctor on the 30th. But from the 29th through like yesterday, literally, I really couldn't get out of the bed. I couldn't move. And it was like being trapped in this like crazy monster movie, honestly, where you just don't feel. And once you get the flu, I've never gotten the flu as an adult. I realize that now, but never wish it on anybody else or anything like that. So, I have to think and process through to do anything, to be able to do anything, to be able to move, to be able to do anything that came to me naturally. And people say when you're going through transitions in your life, we're really making a lot of changes and differences that we're doing in our life right now. When you go through transitions in your life, you go through those growing pain stages, as we like to call it. You're going through those growing pains and those different things that are going on and everything that's there. And, there's so many cliches they make about that, but that stuff is real. And so I'm going to tell you, I was like, just trying to figure out how to be able to get up to walk again, to do everything like that. And you start feeling this feeling of hopelessness. And, I understand how all the people who, when people are feeling and going through and feeling this level of hopelessness. And I feel like I went through this experience to really be able to help the people that I want to help more. Because I think that many of us in our life, as it relates to our dreams, as it relates to our goals, as it relates to different things that we're getting done, we go through those periods of hopelessness. We feel like that nobody understands, that nobody can do it. You can throw a pity party for yourself. You can feel that. If you've ever thrown a pity party for yourself, throw me some yeses down there in my comments, all right? I want to get my comments popping here tonight. We got a lot of people on and everything as far as that. So if you've ever felt that hopelessness, if you've ever felt that, then drop me some yeses down in my comments and do it. And it doesn't have to be at the bottom, you know? What happens is that we think of the hopelessness and despair as only things that happen at the bottom of where we are in our dreams. But it can be anywhere in your process of what it is in order to be able to make it and what it is in order to be able to do it. That you just feel like hopelessness. Absolutely. You feel that way. You feel like that there's nothing that's there for you. You feel like that there's just no way, right? And what we do is we start making permanent decisions based on temporary circumstances. Because I was like, you know, I'm having these crazy thoughts like, I don't know if I'm ever going to feel better. I don't know if I'm ever going to feel the same. Or like, am I having like a heart attack? Am I dying? Am I whatever? Those different things that happens. And that's what happens for us in our life in the same way, is that we feel this hopelessness while we're chasing after our dreams. That first event doesn't go well. That you decide that you're going to join that multi-level marketing company. So, a matter of fact, in your business. And you go out and you go talk to 3 people about it. And they say no. And you just feel hopeless. All that energy, all that greatness, all that stuff that you felt when you were at that meeting or at that event or at that place, like, it just fades away and it goes away. It fades into, as my boy Mike Tyson said after he got beaten one of his fights, it fades into oblivion as it doing so. You know, but it's oblivion, right? So you feel like that it just goes away. But I think that's what I was put here on this earth to do, is to help people figure out what to do when you're at that moment. Because, like I said, that moment doesn't necessarily come in the way that we think of it. Matter of fact, the most time that moment comes is like you're already successful in something. You're already creating something. You're already doing it. And then something gets knocked down on it. And you just don't even know if you even want to keep going or even want to keep going forward. It's at that point in time that our energy, it's at that point in time that our life, it's at that point in time that we put these things together. That's the time that it changes for us and it makes it, and it becomes different for us. And so I feel like that I went through this circumstance with the flu and getting really sick and, you know, not being able to figure out what to do, just so I would never quit again. And so here's my pledge to you. As I sit here tonight, I'm not ever going to quit on you. I'm not ever going to quit on creating, on getting, on doing, on making the things happen. I'm not ever going to quit on those things because I know what hopeless feels like. And it's just for a moment. Somebody put that down in my comments for me. Hopeless is only for the moment. It's only for the moment. You feel hopeless. You feel like you can't get it done. You feel like you can't do it. You feel like Alabama. Those of you who are football fans, those things with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so interesting. Like 24 hours ago, let's say 48 hours ago, people talked about Alabama football and they were like, it's the most invincible machine in the world. There's no way that anyone can ever beat it. There's no one to be able to done. And like, they get beat in one game and like everyone in the world says, oh, Alabama's done. They're finished. See, that's the reactionary nature of ourselves. Our nature of ourselves is reactionary. We react to what things are. We react to whatever that moment is. And we feel like that must be that moment, that must be that thing, that must be to do that. That's the truth. You know, Taylor, that's the truth. Okay. And so the thing is that we feel like that reaction, that moment, that thing is that must be forever. But it's only for a moment. We're only hopeless for a moment until we figure out whatever the next step is. And so that's where we are in our lives. That's where we are in our business. That's where I am right now. So even though I was like in the bed for like 17, 18 hours, I still was only sleeping like 3.5 or 4. It's like sweating through like crazy, like sweating through 3 or 4 shirts a day. Every day. Like nuts. Can't figure it out. At that moment, you feel hopeless. But are you? At this moment, at that moment that you feel, you may not be at that moment right now. You may not be in that moment in your business or in your life right now. But at that moment, the next time you're feeling that way, The next time you feel that peace, are you really hopeless? Is there really no answer? Is there really no chance? When we start using that language, that victim language, like everybody and nobody and everything, like there's nothing in the world that everybody does. There's nothing in the world that nobody does. That's the one thing, that's the one blanket statement you can make about it. So you feel like there's no chance for you to be able to make it. You feel like there's no chance for you to be able to take that step. You feel like there's no chance for you to be able to build that thing, to be able to recover from that thing, to be able to recover and do it, that you're just going to just roll up. Why? Why? Hopeless is only for the moment. I'm telling you right now, I believe in whatever it is the thing is for you to be able to create and to be able to do it. So we got all blasted last week. We got blasted for 10 days, 11 days, got knocked off schedule. So now that means that it's about to be crazy around this piece because we got some things that we need to drop and some things that we need to get out here to the world so the world can have it and do it. Guess what? Since today is January the 8th, that means that we are literally only 51 days away from I Dream, I Achieve Live. 51 days. We hadn't even opened cart on the event. All people know is in general about what date it's going to be, which is February 28th through March the 2nd. If you don't know what I Dream, I Achieve Live is, it is the ultimate event for achieving your dreams. It's the ultimate event for how it is that we create, how it is that we do it, how it is that we master. How do we master that success recipe? We talk about that success recipe all the time. Dream, believe, work, achieve, repeat. So let me tell you, before you can even register for this event, registration opens for this event at 11 o'clock tomorrow for I Dream, I Achieve Live here in Memphis. 3 days. 3 days of me and an all-star group of people pouring into you. You always say you need hope. You always say, well, what would happen if I had this? Now is the time. Now is the time to be able to make that happen and to be able to make it happen. So let me explain to you what I Dream, I Achieve is going to look like. Day one, it's going to be clarity day. So we're going to get you clear about your dreams and about what it is you actually want to get done. You know, hey, we have wonderful events like Vision Board and everything like that, where you write your visions down and you put pictures in. Those are awesome events. What do you do next? How do you implement next? That's what's up. That's the thing. That's what's up. That's how it is that we move forward in our life, is to figure out that how. And I'm the how dude. So we're going to figure out on day one, how do you get clear about your dreams? Day number 2 is content day. So on content day, what we're going to figure out is that dream that we just created. That dream that we just created. 1919, that's right, okay? That dream that we just created, we're going to figure out how do we actually content. How do we get the content for it? So is it something that you can do already? Is it something that you can learn? Or is it something that you need some help doing? Do, learn, help. Is it one of those things? We're going to drive into you. Me and some experts are going to help you figure out how do we make sure and get that content right in your dream. How do we make sure that we get it done? How do we knock it out? We got some amazing people that we're bringing in. We're closing out those contracts, getting those contracts in on the people who we're bringing in. It's going to be just phenomenal. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be dropping the people who are going to be on this event, who are going to be in driving and teaching and making this happen for you. All right? Then there's day number 3. Day number 3 is consistency day. So how are you going to take what you've learned and learn to go be consistent and learn to be able to create it? So February 28th, March the 1st and March the 2nd. 3 days. 3 days of us driving it in. 3 days of us getting it in with you, making sure to figure out how we do it. So if you really want to achieve your dreams, if you really want to be able to figure out how it is that we get past this place of hopelessness. Because hopelessness many times shows its face in a different way. You feel hopeless, right? You feel hopeless about what it is you're doing. And you take it out on your kids. Or you take it out on your partner. Or you take it out on the world. You're just mean to people in the world. And the reason why you feel mean, the reason why you feel that, the reason why you feel that energy, the reason why the energy is because you're not living who it is that you are. So change happens in one or two ways in your life, all right? I need you to understand this. I want you to write this down. Change happens in one or two ways. Something new comes into your life, or something new comes out of you. Put that in my comments for me. Change happens in one or two ways. Something new comes into your life, or something new comes out of you. So the thing is that we've got to figure out how it is that we can bring something new into our life. If you don't have the motivation, if you don't have someone that's helping to teach you to be able to figure out how to be able to knock your dreams out and be able to do it. Or if you have that, you've been listening to me, you've been listening to the different people who are here, the people who are investing into you. Because you know people who invest directly into you. We invest directly into our people for free all the time. Literally. I give away free coaching all the time, like right now. Like literally, if you ask me a question in these comments, I'll come back and bring that in. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate that. Thank you. Then I'll come back and I'll answer those questions. I'll stop in the middle of that. That's right. Okay. Something new coming into your life or something new comes out of you. All right. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate that as well too. Okay. Thank you, Emily. All right. So understand that. So that's it. So you know that people who are investing in you and seeding into you and seeding and bringing stuff into your life and doing that, you can also get on and listen to people and they don't really say nothing. Dude, if I didn't learn anything else this past 10 days, is that I don't know how much time I got. So that means that I have to really, really bring energy and focus into what I'm doing. And so you think you've seen energy and focus from me. I'm going to role model something completely different for you about the energy and the focus that it takes in order for us to be successful. Because understand what my mantra is in life is to help people unlock their limitless potential while unlocking my own. That's what's up. And so that's what's up. That's what it is I'm thinking. That's what it is I'm doing. That's what I'm figuring out. How do we do that? All right. So day 3 is going to be about consistency. So bringing this event to Memphis. My speaking partners, when I started creating events, they're like, why are you bringing events to Memphis? I'm bringing events to Memphis because Memphis needs it. And that we need to bring people in to this area and see how awesome it is. It's a lot of awesome stuff. You know, people think about Memphis. I've been here now for 7 years, so I consider myself a Memphian. People think about Memphis, they think about First 48. They think about bad things that go on or whatever as far as that. I'm going to tell you this right now. Bad things go on wherever you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Bad things go on. And so what we wanted to do was bring life-changing events, professionally run events here in the Memphis where people could come into here, come in, get sold into, have a great time while we're here. We have like terrific VIP things that we offer for our events where you can get out and experience some stuff. We love to make our events an experience, love to make it a place where you can have a great time. Like if you think you're going to come to a Team Crushing It event and it just be boring and I get up there and I talk to you in monotone about what it is that I want for you, we're going to learn how we're going to crush our lives. Please. Please. We do amazing stuff. I bring to you amazing people from across the country who come in and sow into you. So whether you're local here in Memphis or whether you're watching this somewhere else, you need to be in Memphis February 28th, March 1st, and 2nd. We open cart on this event at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We are going to sell out because we're going to do something amazing with the pricing of it and for what it is that we're actually offering. Amazing stuff that we're doing with it. All right. Absolutely. It's not boring. That's right. That's right. That's right. So we're bringing it in. We're bringing it in here to Memphis. We're only 52 days away from this event. And so we're going to launch it tomorrow. But that's not the only thing we're going to launch this week. We're going to launch 4 things this week. All right. Because, hey, I've had time on my back and I'm not going to go crazy and go do too much. But I can pour into you and I can talk to you and we can bring these late nights. So look for us at 11 o'clock during the day and 9 o'clock at night. Share it with your friends. Know the fact that we're going to be here. We're going to be here like clockwork on our late nights and also on our daytimes. And we're going to pour into the daytimes will be shorter. We'll pour into those directed things that are in for you, okay? At 9 o'clock, I like to answer questions. We like to answer questions about what we got, the stuff that people's doing on. What is it we're doing? It's time to bring it in a way that we haven't brought it before. So if you thought it was crazy before Christmas, I'm going to tell you this right now. I've seen the fact that I want to give so much energy to you. I want for you to be able to have it. And we're going to create wonderful events. So, recap. What the flu taught me, that is real, bro. It's real. And sometimes your body has to rest, and sometimes you have to recover, and sometimes you got to fight. And I had to get to a point where I just had to finally fight through it. Because I just didn't feel like I was getting better. And we are about to launch I Dream, I Achieve Live. This is the 3rd time we've run this event in Memphis. We're doing some other really fantastic stuff at one of our events. We're making a big shift with it. I'm going to announce that at the end of this week as well, too. Dude, come get it. It's your time. It is your time. So if you're ready to create your time, that time for you to be able to do it, to be able to do and create this thing, let's rock it. Let's make it happen. All right. Day 1 of the event is Clarity Day. You're going to get clear about what it is you want to get done. Day 2 is Content Day. It's about how do we create the content? How do we do that? How do we make sure that that it's something we can do, it's something we can learn, or if it's something that we need help with. Day number 3, consistency. We're going to get you consistent. So you're going to come out of this event with a plan to knock out that next goal in your life and how we're going to get it done. That is my pledge to you. That is what you'll get from this event. This is what we'll get and this is what we'll create and this is how we'll get it done. All right? So you guys have a magnificent night. Thank you so much, Team Crushing It, for showing up for me. Hashtag another Team Crushing It down there for me. Hashtag a replay if you catch this later on. I always go back and read the comments. So make comments during the replay. I always go back and read the comments. And we'll check and make sure as far as that. Look for us to go live with IDIA at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We'll give you the site. We'll give everything as far as that. Knock that out as well, too. All right? You guys have an amazing, amazing night. It's time to go get your dreams. And that's what we're going to be talking about is the how. How we're going to get these dreams, how we're going to get them knocked out, all right? It is Intentional Week. We're going to be intentional about the actions and intentional about the things we get done. My name is Ojinga Carr. And I dream, I achieve. Have a magnificent week. Talk to you again tomorrow. We're back and we're coming with it. Thanks a lot.